Well, hello again everybody. Pete the Poet here from Victoria's Verse. I'd like to read one for you tonight called The Wicked Man. We all know one, at least. The wicked man spends his time on earth, vocal and arrogant, justifying his worth. But his ways and his actions are corrupt to the core. If they don't change for good, his destruction is sure. His hatred of all that is right and is good hangs over his head like the Grim Reaper's hood. It's aimed at all those who stand in his way and lands fully on those who have had their say. His pride makes him strong, no wrong can he do. But hell's fire, like manure, is stuck to his shoe. The boasts and the bull for all who will hear. His stories he tells, so all men will revere. Open-faced lies are his weapons of war, but the Lord, who sees all, is keeping the score. He'll use them to twist and to gain your trust, and when push becomes shove, your bubble he'll bust. The filth from his mouth forms a verbal sewer, but with each idle word, his days become fewer. The curses and swearing make him one of the boys. Blaspheming's a pastime of which he enjoys. His heart is perverted, he's God's gift to women. Each sin fans the fires in which he'll be swimming. He says adultery and harassment are his day-to-day life. If he's not telling lies, he's in for some strife. With the words of his mouth, he backstabs and bites, but for judgment and death, he is in the Lord's sights. His gossip is foul from one to another, turning friend against friend and brother against brother. Like a fisher he baits with a hook or a net, but God sees his poverty and will collect the debt. Persecution he heaps upon children of peace. The flow of his venom is strong without cease. I hope that a change comes over your heart that causes evil to flee and goodness to start. The alternative is bad, your fall will be swift. Between God and yourself, there's an eternal rift. Now, how many wicked people do you know? I know lots, and have known over the years. Most of them don't even know they're wicked. But there are those who do, and they display all the above-mentioned character traits, and worse. Keeping in mind no one's exempt from the Word of God. We got to remember that if these people don't turn to God, they're doomed. They'll be cut off as payment for their sin. And no matter how much we hate the evil or the deeds of these people, we have to make certain we don't hate them. I personally know that's very hard. We got to give them the chance to make a decision for Christ or risk bringing destruction upon themselves and help them where we can. Thank you for listening, folks. Have a great evening. See you next time.